Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Track Rider Trucking here, Curtis. Speaking to you all. Still been a somber day for me in last past 24 hours, but from my last video, I told you about the tragic accident that happened on I-44, and shout out to Lyle, No Hippie Trucking Transportation, for giving me a shout out and suggesting to come and see my video, and I appreciate that, and I love all the support I've gotten from every one of you guys. God bless each and every one of you. From Jenny and Eric, from Driver's Lineup, from Skeletor, and Philip. Ravs of comments back to me about my safety, and I appreciate each and every one of you. You just don't know what that means to me. That means I've got friends out there in this world, thank God. And I don't want to mess it up. I should have wrote a list of everybody's name and shouted out everybody, but I'm sorry I didn't. Right now, currently I'm sitting at Prime back here behind the training pad in the down by the pavilion, or the so-called Frisbee Golf Park, and I spent the night at Campus Inn alongside Lyle there, No Hippie Trucking, and spent the night there, and I assumed I was going to go back on the road today. I came back over to Prime Command. Eric likes that one, Prime Command, and I came back and parked out here and told my fleet manager I was ready to roll, and then he come back after he heard about the incident, and he suggested I take one more day to get my mind straight, and I'm glad I did, because I personally thought I was ready, being ex-military and seeing some of this stuff in the world before, but deep down inside my mental faculties, I knew I wasn't. My wife knew I wasn't, and now my fleet manager decided, it was best for me to take an extra day off, and it's going to hit me hard on my settlements or my revenue, but I want to be 100%. And I want to be 100% out there, and that's the whole goal there. So I took an extra day, bad as I hated to, because we still got to pay those bills. We still got to make a living. But it was on the advice of my fleet manager, so he set my PTA, my projected availability time for tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. So we'll hopefully get a short. I want to get at least a little bit of load out before Wednesday's deadline. Hopefully he can arrange that. But a little bit more information about the gentleman. I know you guys were curious, and I went and guys, I do have a truck. I do have a truck cam. The only thing that it caught was the actual me driving down the interstate. A truck was in front of me. He kind of went a little bit further because he had more speed than I did. Showed that he swerved to the right, and then all I seen was a white object coming towards me. And I said it looked like he was in my lane, and it does look like he was in my lane, but apparently he had switched real quick to when the camera finally focused it on it. He was actually in the passing lane at a high rate of speed, and he went by me. Of course, I did some verbal. I wasn't elegant about it at all. I said a few bad words, and anyway, soon as he cleared my truck, you heard the boom, off of it from the camera. You heard it from the camera, and I did not have any. I don't have a rear camera, so I wasn't able to catch the actual disintegration of that truck. It's an SUV now. My wife corrected me. It was an SUV, a single occupancy in it. The driver is a 65-year-old man from Marshville, Missouri, back down the road he was going on. And still have not gotten a word. My understanding that the truck driver that was hit head on, and guys, I don't know how he maneuvered that truck, but he was able to get it through the media, through the wire or cable barrier, and rested on the westbound side on the shoulder to where it affect no traffic at all. And when I walked back there to talk to the highway patrol, that front of that truck was disintegrated. I mean, on the passenger side, more passenger side than it was on the driver's side. So I think the truck driver tried to turn away towards the media when the guy hit. So, but anyway, yeah, that individual was taken to a local hospital, and he had minor injuries, nothing life-threatening or not severe, my understanding from the news agencies here in Springfield. So that was a good point. But yes, the other individual, the 65-year-old man from Marshville, Missouri, did pass on the scene, or he didn't survive. He was already dead, dead right there on the scene. So again, that was very traumatic for me. I mean, I'm kind of recovering, and I'm kind of getting back, but it comes back to me, and I get upset, guys. I'm 60 years old, and I still blow a tear. I mean, I'll be the first one to admit it. I have my wife and my kids and my family always say I got a heart. You know, that's what I love my mom so much. You know, God rest her soul. She always thought I had the softest heart in the world. But anyway, I'm not trying to break down, guys. I'm trying to be tough here. But anyway, I'm okay. Hopefully we get rolling out tomorrow and get some loads, and we get out on the road and start making some more revenue. But again, I just wanted to drop a dime to you guys, talk to you for a minute, and I'm thinking I didn't forget about you. I'm going to write on the comments that the people wrote to me. I'm going to be writing for a little bit and personalize those comments as well. But again, I want to shout out to all you people, all you subscribers. And you know, I'm thankful I gained some more subscribers. I'm up to 251, which is, you know, that's great. And I thank Lyle for the shout out on that, you know, and being there for me. Lyle was a great supporter yesterday, guys. When I come back in, I was worthless. I parked over here and I just shut the truck off and I just relaxed after I took care of all the other stuff, you know, dropping the trailer and all that. And then I called Lyle because that was the only person I knew to talk to right at the moment that dealt with truck driving. And I know I can call all you guys. I mean, that's not the issue. I just knew Lyle because we talk to him almost every day. And he told me to come over to Campus Inn and come go to dinner with him so we get my mind off straight. And you don't know what that means, Lyle. I mean, that was super. I appreciate you, my friend, tremendously. And again, I'm gonna shout out. I don't know how to put those pointers up here, guys. I'm not video savvy or whatever you call it, or YouTube savvy. I ain't learned none of that stuff. I wished I had a producer so they could edit and do all this stuff. But, you know, without that putting up there, man, shout out to him. Go check out his channel as well. Shout back to him on that. You know, Track Rider, I'm so glad he showed me and did me. But No Hippie Trucking and Transportation, man, give him a shout out. Look at his videos. And he's got another video too. And he does barbecue and cooking. And that's pretty cool stuff. My wife loves them. She goes to that more than she does. She watches both of his channels, but she likes the cooking channels especially. So shout out back to him. driverslineup.com, guys, look him up. They're awesome. Jenna and Eric, man, they're super people. I just seen their video. I guess they got high winds and messed up, no load, and you know, tired and everything, and I know how it is. You know, the winds are coming in from the north now. They're getting pretty heavy on us again. So guys, how high profile and lightweight vehicles, man, they shut them down. You know, it wouldn't take much for them to go over, you know. But I wanted to touch on another thing when I was driving over to Campus Inn. And I know most of you guys that went through school at Campus Inn, everybody goes through school, PSD through there and everything. There's, right before you get to the turn in to go into Campus Inn, you know there's a crosswalk there that's usually lit up and flashing when people are trying to cross the road. Well, I come up around Glenstone there and turned on, off of Kearney and turned on Glenstone there at the corner where Walmart's at. And I got to going down through there. Well, I noticed people were standing there and they're getting ready to cross. Well, I stopped. And, you know, I stopped like a normal person's supposed to stop for pedestrians. Well, this individual came up on my passing side, you know, passing lane or whatever you want to call it, double lane or whatever. And it was a man and a woman in the truck. And I noticed they weren't slowing down and these people were crossing and they wouldn't be able to see these people crossing. Well, you already know that the incident I went through and watched the person pass away, I just kind of stuck my hand out like, stop. And he pulled up beside me and rolled down his window and he just started cussing me out, you know, you piece of crap, you know, I'm not getting into a collision, you know, trucker this, trucker that, do this, do that. And you know, I was so upset at the moment. I about to just sit there and put the thing in park while the people were crossing the road, put it in neutral, jump out and yank his butt through the windshield and beat the tar out of him. That's what I felt like doing, because he was complete dummy, a moron. And I was so upset about that. I mean, it was my last straw with him. I mean, and he wouldn't stop. He did not stop cussing me from the time those people entered the crosswalk till the time they cleared, and he took off spinning his tires. You know, that's the kind of people I just want to yank out of the truck and just beat the tar out of their ass. Excuse my French, I said a dirty word, but oh well, that's what I felt. But anyway, I kept it professional because I represent a company, Prime Incorporated. My truck has it on the side, so I kept my mouth shut. Of course, I don't know about the steering wheel. It suffered some grip activity, but that's okay. I pulled on into the deal and found Lyle sitting in his truck, and my mind cleared and I calmed down and I was good to go. But that was just an incident, you know, that people don't respect safety whatsoever. I mean, it just doesn't happen. For some reason, it just seems like they don't understand, you know. And yeah, I used to be a four-wheel driver, but now in the big trucks, you start seeing how dumb people can be on these roads. They're just dumb, being idiots. And I voice my opinion about that all the time, but I have to keep it professional because I am a professional driver now. Okay? Yeah, I'm still in my rookie year, only for a couple more months, but I'm got to be professional, and I got to be able, just like one of the comments was made about, yeah, you got to watch everything, not just yourself, but the other people as well, and that is correct. I agree with you 100%. But the shout outs, guys, getting off that subject because it's not, just gets me, you know, fired up. But again, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You're awesome people. I thank you more than anything you'll ever know. And if you ever watching these, just like Lyle told you in his video, if you watched his, I chronologized everything I've done since day one, and that was December 2nd, 2019. I'm coming up on 11. In fact, today will be the 11th month that I've been with Prime, and it's been an adventure. Let me tell you, a very big adventure, but it's been fun and it's rewarding to a point. Sometimes it's been bad, sometimes it's not been good, but most of it's been rewarding and satisfying to me. And looks like hopefully we'll get started tomorrow on our adventure. Looks like I'm going to try to stay out at least till after the holidays, till the first of the year. We'll see how that pans out. You never know, things could come up and I might have to come back home. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to let you know. Sorry, guys, I'm cooking in my air fryer. I just got done cooking some chicken. I got some chicken. Hopefully I don't spill it. I got me some chicken fingers, and I'm cooking some French fries. I'm loving it. Of course, I probably just killed my French fries because I've been here sitting talking. Hold on a minute. Let me get these out of the pan here. Yeah, I kind of crispy crittered these boys, but they're going to be eatable. I got that good, what you call, that Whataburger ketchup. Anybody had that Whataburger ketchup with spicy in it? It's pretty good stuff, let me tell you, man. So we're going to get this taken care of. I got this meal made up for me. I'm going to click this off with a cool off there. And yes, it will run with just your APU, not with your truck running. I've let it now. It gets close now. If the APU doesn't start kicking in, yeah, it'll run down and warn you with the little beeping sound on your inverter. But normally that will stay running until it goes down to about 12, runs about 900 watts, but it works, buddy. And you know, everybody knows it's simple. See, it's sitting right there. That's what I like. That's my boy right there. That cooks all my food. And of course, you can't miss what you cook, man. Look at them French fries and chicken. That's a meal right there, folks. So anyway, done with my little cooking deal. That's all I know. But hey, guys, let's continue to keep being strong out there. Be safe. It's the holiday season coming up. We got some heavy freaking product going out, man. We got a lot of stuff going for us. Money to be made. And let's just be happy that we're alive each and every day, you know. And I just want to say God bless each and every one of you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for watching my channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe and like and comment. I love your comments. I try every effort to answer all the comments that I can. in the time frame I got, and I'll do that probably later this evening, and I'll comment on each one of you guys. I appreciate you guys. I hope I get the opportunity to meet some of you. I mean, you know, I've met some of you. You know, I've met Lyle. You know, a few others, Kiersey, and just a few others people. I've had people walk up to me and ask me about my channel, and that's been rewarding to me as well. But I'm back in the ball game, folks. I'm going to be rolling tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll get down there on the road and we'll be doing some other things and talking again. So for right now, I just want to wish each of you guys have a great day. Tomorrow is the day, folks. Tomorrow is election day, I believe. Wait, no. I'm sorry. Yeah, tomorrow is election day, guys. You know, we got to get out there and vote. If you haven't already, you got to vote, folks. This is a very important election right here. It decides on whether we get a moron or we get somebody that's been doing good work. So you guys, you know, hang out there, be good, take care of yourselves, be safe, and always remember, we keep driving and striving for perfection. Love you guys. Take care. Bye now.